Welcome back, everybody. My mic broke, so that's why the videos have been delayed, so I would like to apologize for that if it, irritated you guys a bit. I don't have a lot of viewers, though, so I'm pretty sure most of you don't really care, but, whatever. Anyway, I just became Shogun, so let's watch the cutscene.
The wind has changed. Now, we fly like dragons. No longer will I bow to lesser men. All bow to me. But our enemies still march. So what? Victory is within my grasp. All will fear the Chosokabe. All will fear me, for I am Shogun.
Yes, power to the Chosokabe shogunates. For now that we have gained our foothold in this land, and we have become Shogun, we shall claim what is rightfully ours. We shall take over the rest of Japan in the name of the glorious Demon Lord, and plant our banners everywhere we can. And you know what that means. Our weak allies must now be crushed. The Masuda must fall. So must the Takaoka and everybody else who stands in our way, which will surely be all of Japan, for they are afraid of our glorious might. So, let the battle begin. And as you can see here, the first city of the Matsuda fall to our glorious armies. Sorry about that. Had to clear my throat. But that's pretty much how it goes. I have a pretty big enough army to, lead now. I also put my general in that army. So, we got a general with a big ol' army, which should be able to bulldoze through the Matsuda lands pretty easily,
Welcome.
I also made the city into a vassal, so I don't have to worry about that city. And since, oh crap. Did Realm Divide already happen? Yeah, it should have, because I'm Shogun. I'm sure it did, but the cutscene didn't pop up. It does that sometimes when I'm playing. Sorry about that. But, where was I? Oh yeah, so now that we have that vassal, I don't have to worry about the city. And the Urakami are going to build up their strength, provide me a trade ally, and eventually, go on their own little conquests to take over some land. I'm going to start with the Takaoka lands to the east, so I can get them out from my back area, so I can just focus on them at one side. But my other fear is that the other nations, such as the Hojo and whatnot, come down into my place and just start killing me. As you can see here, the Shoni have declared war on me. They think they can stop my glorious armies, but they won't be able to do anything, for we are the Chosokabe shogunate, and these guys are noobs. I hate noobs, especially the ones who think that they deserve all the glory. They didn't do anything. Look at these people. Takeda is now declaring war on me. They ain't gonna get crap from me. Oh wait, no, they were declaring war on my vassal. My fault. Oh, the Takaoka are attacking one of my cities with a weak little force. I admit my city ain't well defended, but we should be able to kill these noobs pretty damn easily. So let's do this! Our arrows will blot out the sun! Oh yeah, I just made a 300 reference. You mad? You mad, broski? I was on Prince of Macedon's channel, being, a little lurker, because that's what I do, I lurk. I like to lurk people's channels, and I like to see if they worship the Demon Lord, but unfortunately I don't think Palm or Hair or basically any YouTube commentator I know worships the Demon Lord, which is a negative to me, but, to them I guess that's a plus. But not to me, because to me that is the ultimate heresy, and they will have to pay, but, that's just my idea. I don't mean any offensive, any offense to them. That was kind of bad English now that I think about it, but, I don't care. I'm too lazy to go back and edit it. So, I also edited it here so the battle would just start, because, my computer sucks and the loading would take a while. So as you can see here, the Takaoka are sending up a unit, Yari Samurai, all like, oh yeah, charging up the hill through the snow. We are definitely a bunch of smart people. And my archers are all like, oh yeah, shooting fish in a barrel. And as you can see, this is what happens when you're a dumbass. You get shot with arrows. No one died yet though. That's really bad. Okay, there we go. A few people just got dropped. Now, you're about to see the intelligence of the AI. It's been this way since, I believe, Empire. Yeah, Empire. You know? Like in one of my older videos I said, you know, one sec. Let me like think here. You know, because I'm sorry about that. I just say words a lot when I'm trying to think. The same words over and over again, I mean. So, I said in one of my earlier videos that the AI seemed smarter in Rome and Medieval simply because of the way siege battles worked. Like in Rome and Medieval and all those other older Total War games, you needed some sort of siege engine to be able to get into the castle, you know? Like, in Rome you had battering rams, siege towers, ladders, and, you know, Medieval worked the same way, I'm pretty sure. But in Shogun, Empire, and Napoleon, you know, I don't even remember a Napoleon siege battle, but I remember in Empire and Shogun here, you basically just, like, climbed the wall, you know? That was the whole plan and whatnot. Like, the AI will just scale the walls. Like, the AI has this little program thing that basically tells it, okay, I gotta go climb a wall here and get into the castle and try to take over this key point in the middle. It doesn't think at all, it just goes, okay, climb the wall. You know, even if that wall has millions of archers laid up against it, it's still gonna climb that wall because the programming tells it to do that. Climb the wall and capture the point. So the AI just says, okay, you know. That's why the AI is stupid. It climbs the wall and it thinks that just because it's climbing the wall it's gonna win the game. No, it's not. It's just sending its troops into a suicide rush, basically. I mean, look at this. There's no way the AI is gonna win this, especially with all its men falling off the walls to their death. And then once they get off the walls into my castle, actually, they end up running into my units, you know? And that's why I think people liked Medieval and Rome better. Because the AI seemed smarter because it used the siege weaponry, actually, you know, instead of just climbing these walls to its death. I mean, that's just stupid, but that's just me, you know. Over here you can see the archers getting in position so they can rain down hell on those samurai archers outside. You know, the screen's rumbling a little bit, people get hit and die, which is kind of funny, I guess, but, you know. I have a sick sense of humor when it comes to video games. Like, I always find it funny when some lone guy gets rained with, like, multiple arrows. It's like, oh, you just got pwned, you know? Over here you can see, these samurai archers just getting robbed. Ow. I mean, look at all those arrows getting stuck in the snow, and look at all the people just dropping like flies, man. This ain't even cool, it's just a slaughter fest, you know? Oh, God. That's brutal. Look at that. The Demon Lord shall be appeased tonight, though, at least. I mean, just imagine all the sacrifices he's getting from this. People just getting dropped like flies, man. Pigs getting stuffed with arrows. Speaking of pigs with arrows, I was driving down the street and I saw this cop, and you know, it was late at night, and every time I drive by a cop, I wave at him. Anyway, I was driving by this cop down the street. He was you know, doing the whole speed thing. He was like hidden, but you know, I always know cops are down there because they always hang out down there. And I'm not really going to give much details because it would kind of suck if a cop showed up at my doorstep or something, you know, if he somehow got wind of this video. But point is, so I drive by and I'm waving at the guy. And like the second I get done waving and I go through the light, his sirens come on. And I nearly shit myself, man. Like, my mind was racing. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna, you know, come arrest my ass because I waved at him or something like that, you know. So what I do is I put my hands together. Well, they're still on the wheel, but you know, they're together, so I don't like, you know, end up going off the road or anything. And I yell, "Hail Satan!" as loud as I can in my car. I know it sounds kind of weird. And once I'm done yelling "Hail Satan," I pray to the Demon Lord and I pray to Satan. And that cop drives past me and ends up busting a guy who was in front of me. You have no idea how relieved I was at that moment. Some people would say it's coincidence, but I believe that the Demon Lord and Satan were looking over me. So thank you, Demon Lord and Satan, for your helpful experience and assistance with that cop. You know, as you can see here, this is what I never got about the AI's cavalry. Like, seriously, what is it doing? Like, you know, it expects me to leave. It's like, dude, I'm not leaving my castle. You know, you're either gonna suicide rush me or just retreat. But these guys are just like, oh yeah, white flagging, I'm gonna run soon. And that's good, people, is why we can't have nice things, you know? But maybe it's just me, you know? Life never gave me nice things. Except maybe, you know, the Demon Lord, Satan, demonic entities from another dimension which I can worship, you know, all those other nice things. And they proceeded to give me nice things as well. So as you can see here, my Yari Ashigaru unit basically attacks this cavalry unit. And they charge straight into my half-formed spear wall. And even though it's half-formed, that is still going to wreak casualties down on them. And I also have more people running down the hill, so they're going to get pwned, you know. Game over. And that is how you win a war, people. That is how you win a war, son. That is how you slaughter the enemy, that is how you kill people, and that is how you laugh. That was a decisive victory, and as you could see in that crappy little painting, I had my enemy general's head on a platter. Too bad it ain't served with cocktail sauce. Because everybody knows cocktail sauce and raw human flesh always goes great together. So the Takaoka run off to their corner for the night. Everybody decides to declare war on me because they're a bunch of noobs, you know? That's cool. Because the Chosokabe is gonna win. Anyway, this part's almost over, so I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune in next time. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, have fun.